Good morning. How are you? How's your week been? I can't believe it's Friday again. And here I am with the wonderful She Empowers Herself card pull. So this is where I ask the universe what the collective, i.e. the community, the She Enjoys community, and anybody that's watching this really needs for themselves to help themselves get out their own way and achieve their business goals, their life goals, their heart-based goals, their mindset, calmness, peace, and to bring joy to their life. All sounds a bit woo-woo, right? But actually, if you are in a business or have a life and you're not happy, then what the hell's the point? What is the point? So here I am, pulling cards. So have a think now. If you're watching me live, what is it you need to know? And let's see what the universe has to say. Oh, okay, interesting. So this is a card deck I created end of last year. So if you haven't seen them before, you haven't seen me before, the She Empowers Herself card deck is available on my website. And there are 49 cards, and they normally look like something like this. There's one that says challenges. But in the deck, there's one that is blank, purposefully created for you to add your own things to it. So this card said, what one word describes the emotion you want to shift? What one word describes the emotion you want to shift? So you're making your own card. So this one looks like this. You can create a word. It could be anything for yourself, your business, your life. And how does it feel? That one emotion that you want to shift. Maybe it's discomfort. Maybe it's guilt. It could be any of these words. It even could be one that you want to create, but I would suggest shifting stuff because that's what it's all about. We're usually quite good at creating. We're not very good at letting go and shifting things. So let me help you with this. Hopefully this makes sense. If you're watching this live or on replay, do hashtag replay, and I want you to tell me your word because you can create your own card when you get this deck. So what one word describes the emotion you want to shift? How does it feel? So I want you to bring into yourself exactly how it feels. It might have some sense of color, it might have some shape, it might have some texture. I want you to imagine where it is in your body when you imagine this emotion, when you think about it, when you remember it, when you feel it. Maybe you can hear it, maybe it has a sound, maybe it has words, maybe you can see it. Maybe it's tiny, maybe it's massive, maybe it's near you, maybe it's not even inside of you, maybe it's somewhere outside of you. Wherever it is, I want you to bring it into your sense of being so you know where it is. Because then that way, wherever it is, you can move it and shift it. This is NLP processing. So if you want me to help you with that, drop me a message. I can actually do that for you. Okay, so with that in mind and in heart and body, I want you to now embody it completely. And I want you to ask yourself some questions. What has happened to get you to this point regarding this word? What has happened to get you to this point? That's one of the questions I want you to ask yourself. Take some time today. You're worth the effort. You know, so many of you are going on and on, learning new skills, thinking you must get on, get in, doing this, write some copy, put some posts out, sell some stuff, and it all feels a bit painful and disjointed and disaligned, unaligned, misaligned. It's because something's missing. The mindset work is missing. That's the stuff I help my clients with first. Before you can learn to earn, you need to unlearn all of your shitty self-belief and confidence, self-sabotage, strategies, structures, patterns, programs that are keeping you where you are now. So whatever that word is, that emotion you want to shift, this is how. So the question number one was, what has happened to get you to this point? Start to journal it. Then work out as you journal, how could you begin to change it? How? How could you begin to change it? Now you understand it and know it, and actually know its origin point, or its inception point. I call them, they're schemas, they're beliefs. It's a schema inception point. And then I want you to really consider, what difference would changing it make? So these are your questions. What difference would changing it make to your life? How would it feel differently without this emotion? Whether that's guilt, fear, whatever that feeling is, whatever those thoughts are, because you see, your beliefs create thoughts, create feelings, create actions, create outcomes. So if your outcomes are crap, then they come right back from these beliefs. That's why I reset those. That's why I'm known as the Mindset Reset Coach, because you have to reset that crap before you put new stuff in. Otherwise, it all gets too much and overwhelming. So if any of this resonates with you, then please reach out for me. I offer you a 15-minute laser coaching call so you can really understand what's going on. You understand how it is to be coached, because maybe you've never had a coach. You certainly have never had a coach like me, I can assure you. But you can do this work yourself. Get started, and if you need some help, give me a shout. Have a great weekend. See you next week.